17 criticisms Meghan Markle weathered since leaving the royals. Meghan Markle has been in the public eye for over a decade, but it wasn't until she married Prince Harry and became a member of the British royal family that she became a global target for criticism. From her wardrobe choices to her parenting style, Markle has been scrutinized and judged at every turn. Here are 17 criticisms she has faced since leaving the royals. Her clothing choices. Meghan Markle, the former Duchess of Sussex, has been the focus of much attention since her marriage to Prince Harry. Her fashion choices have been highly scrutinized, with some people claiming that they are not befitting of a former royal. Markle's style has been described as modern and minimalistic. She often opts for simple silhouettes and muted colors, such as navy blue, gray, and black. She also favors classic pieces such as blazers, pencil skirts, and tailored trousers. Her wardrobe has been praised for its timelessness and sophistication. However, some people have argued that Markle's fashion choices don't demonstrate the proper respect for her former position as a royal. Some claim that she should be wearing more formal attire and that her wardrobe should be more regal in style. Markle has also faced criticism for her choice of casual attire. Her mothering skills. Meghan Markle has been heavily criticized for her mothering skills since the birth of her son, Archie. While some have praised the Duchess of Sussex for raising a child in the public eye, many have criticized her for her parenting decisions. These include her decision to not give Archie a royal title, her choice to keep him out of the public eye, and her reluctance to conform to traditional standards of motherhood. Despite the criticism, Markle has remained committed to her parenting style. She has stated that she is focused on keeping Archie away from the public eye and shielding him from the harsh reality of royal life. She has also chosen to not give Archie a royal title, claiming that she wants him to be able to make his path in life. Ultimately, the decision of how to raise Archie is up to Markle and her husband, Prince Harry. Her political leanings. As a public figure, many people pay attention to her political leanings, and she has been criticized for publicly expressing her political views, including her support of progressive causes. Markle has made it clear that she favors progressive policies and is a vocal supporter of many liberal politicians. She has been vocal about her support for gun control, access to abortion, indigenous rights, and the Black Lives Matter movement. She also supported the 2020 Democratic presidential candidates, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Markle is open about her political beliefs and is willing to speak out about them publicly. Her views may not be popular with some, but her willingness to speak out is commendable. She has embraced her role as a figure of influence and has used it to campaign for progressive causes and emphasize the importance of social issues. Her spending habits. Meghan Markle has been the subject of much controversy in the media due to her spending habits as a member of the royal family. Her expenditure, which includes expensive vacations, clothing, and luxurious renovations to her home, has been heavily criticized by some commentators as being excessive and out of touch with reality. Critics argue that Markle should be more conscious of her spending to live following her title as a duchess and a member of the royal family. They suggest that she should be setting an example of frugality and restraint for the rest of society to follow. However, many of Markle's supporters point out that her expenditure is no different to any other wealthy celebrity, and that she is fully entitled to spend her money as she wishes. Either way, her spending habits, and the controversy that surrounds them, show no sign of abating anytime soon. Her friendship with Oprah Winfrey. While Winfrey has been a tremendous source of support and encouragement to Markle, her friendship with the media icon has also been met with criticism. Some have viewed Winfrey as a bad influence on Markle. There have been reports of Markle's dress becoming more Americanized since the friendship began, as well as rumors of Markle seeking the spotlight even more than before. Winfrey is also seen as a controversial figure due to her political and social views. However, Markle stood up for her friendship and defended Winfrey. She recently said that Winfrey has been an incredible mentor to her and has helped her to realize her full potential. Markle is also adamant that she will never forget the importance of a strong friendship, regardless of the opinions of others. Her move to California. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's move to California has been met with some criticism, with some seeing it as a lack of loyalty to the British royal family. This is especially true, as the couple had pledged to remain in the UK and serve the monarchy. However, the move could also be seen as an effort to keep their young son away from the intense media scrutiny that he was previously facing in the UK, especially given his parents' tumultuous relationship with the British press. Additionally, many have suggested that the couple is trying to avoid the criticism and controversies they faced while living in the UK, and California is a much more private environment. Thus, while some may see their move to California as a form of disloyalty, others may view it as a necessary step for the family's well-being. Her use of social media, many believe that her social media activities were inappropriate for a member of the royal family. From tweeting out political messages to speaking out on social issues, Markle was seen as overstepping her boundaries. Additionally, her presence on platforms such as Instagram and Twitter was seen as too informal for a member of the British royal family. The criticism has been further fueled by the fact that Markle has continued to maintain an active presence on social media even after stepping down as a working royal. Some believe this to be in direct opposition to established royal protocol. Nevertheless, many choose to defend Markle's right to use social media to express her views on current affairs and social issues. Either way, Markle's use of social media will remain a point of discussion amongst her critics and defenders alike. Her relationship with Prince Harry, Markle's relationship with Prince Harry, has been met with criticism from the British public, primarily because of her status as a foreigner. While it is seen as a distraction from the British royal family, there is no denying the fact that it has become a high-profile and historical event. Despite the public's skepticism of the relationship, Markle has been praised for her commitment and her ability to step into the role of a senior member of the royal family. She has exhibited poise and grace while participating in a variety of royal family engagements and has played an important role in modernizing the monarchy. Although a few eyebrows were raised when the relationship first began, it appears that Markle has won over the hearts of many and will continue to remain a positive influence on the British royal family. Her guest appearances. While her marriage to Prince Harry and departure from the royal family have been well documented, she has also been subject to criticism for her guest appearances on various television shows and podcasts. This is seen by some as inappropriate for a former royal. However, it should be noted that many of her appearances have been used to discuss important and meaningful topics. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, for example, she discussed mental health, racism, and sexism, which are all very important issues. Her other appearances have included a virtual discussion with First Lady Jill Biden and a discussion on the importance of voting with Vice President Kamala Harris. All of these appearances have been seen as respectful and meaningful, and Markle should be praised for her advocacy on such important topics. Her book deals. Markle's book deals have come under fire from certain sectors of the public, with some seeing them as a conflict of interest. Markle is, after all, a public figure who was formerly in the royal family. Her book deals have consequently been viewed as profiting off of her public image or taking advantage of her royal connections. As such, she has been accused of exploiting her influence for commercial gain. At the same time, there is no denying that Markle has cemented herself as an influential activist and public figure since stepping down from her royal role. She has made a name for herself in promoting causes that are dear to her heart, such as racial justice and gender equality. Her charity work. Markle has been the focus of much criticism regarding her charity work, with some viewing it as self-serving. She has been accused of using her high profile to draw attention to the causes she supports, and of not engaging in philanthropy for the greater good. However, Markle has shown a dedication to donating her time, resources, and influence to causes she believes in. From her work with World Vision to her support of the Invictus Games, the Duchess of Sussex has demonstrated a commitment to using her profile to help the less fortunate and to make positive change. Her involvement with youth mentoring, animal welfare, and gender equality initiatives all demonstrate her dedication to giving back and her willingness to use her experience and influence to support those in need. Despite the criticism, Markle's charitable work remains commendable, and her passion and commitment to making a difference in the world will continue. Her attitude towards the media. Known for her direct approach and outspokenness, Markle's receptiveness to the press has been polarizing, with some seeing her attitude as unnecessarily confrontational. This appraisal has been fueled recently by Markle's decision to sue a British tabloid for invasion of privacy, as well as her refusal to speak to certain outlets due to her belief in false news reporting. This has caused some to label Markle as too adversarial against the media. However, it's important to remember that Markle's approach to the press comes from a place of self-protection. Her experiences with the press have been largely negative, with many stories targeting her personal life and trafficking in salacious rumors. Understanding Markle's history with the press helps to explain her confrontational approach, which is simply a means of defending herself and her privacy. This attitude should be given due consideration, and media outlets should take due care to report facts rather than engage in sensationalism. Her use of private jets. Since her marriage to Prince Harry, Meghan Markle has come under fire for her frequent use of private jets, despite her vocal advocacy for environmental protection. This is because private jets are among the most carbon-intensive forms of travel, with one flight emitting the same amount of carbon dioxide as a year's worth of car travel. As a result, Markle has been accused of hypocrisy and of not living up to her standards of environmental responsibility. In response, Markle has argued that she has taken several other steps to reduce her carbon footprint, such as cutting down on single-use plastics, using renewable energy sources, and offsetting her carbon emissions. She has also pointed out that her use of private jets is necessary due to security concerns, as well as the fact that she and her family are often traveling with a large entourage. Her business ventures. Markle has been the focus of much criticism for her business ventures. Her decision to launch a clothing line with a major retailer, a lifestyle website, and a podcast has been viewed by some as too commercial for a former royal. Despite this, Markle has been successful in her endeavors, earning millions of dollars in revenue. Her website, The Tig, was an online destination for fashion, travel, food, and beauty, and was well received by fans. Her clothing line with the fashion retailer Reitmans was a success, selling out in a matter of days. Markle's podcast, The Tig, has also been a success, with millions of downloads. Despite the criticism, it's clear that Markle has been successful in her business ventures. She has proven that she is a savvy businesswoman who is not afraid to take risks. Her influence on Prince Harry. Some argue that Prince Harry has become more outspoken and rebellious since meeting Markle, which has caused tension with the royal family. Others view her influence as a positive one, as it has allowed Harry to be more open and honest about his feelings and thoughts. Regardless of the opinion one has on Markle's influence, it is clear that she has had an impact on Prince Harry's life. She has encouraged him to be more vocal about his views and to express himself more freely. This has allowed Harry to be more comfortable in his skin and to be more open with the public. Ultimately, it can be said that Markle has had a positive influence on Prince Harry, as it has allowed him to become more independent and confident in himself. Her stance on privacy. Markle is a strong advocate for privacy rights and has been vocal about the importance of protecting personal information. She has argued that people should be allowed to control their privacy and has spoken out against the misuse of data and the exploitation of the vulnerable. Markle believes that individuals should have the right to decide how their personal information is used and shared. She has taken a hard stance against companies that fail to protect user data and has been vocal about the need for stronger privacy laws to protect individuals. Markle has also called for more transparency in the digital world and has argued that companies should be held accountable when they fail to protect user data. While some may disagree with her stance, Markle's commitment to protecting privacy is an important part of her platform and should be respected. Her lack of respect for tradition. Meghan Markle has been subject to criticism for her lack of respect for royal traditions. This is seen by some as an unacceptable disruption to the established customs of the British monarchy. Markle has been accused of ignoring the importance of protocol and of disregarding the rules and regulations that have been in place for generations. She has been known to break with tradition in several ways, including her choice of clothing and her public statements. Her disregard for tradition has been seen as a challenge to the monarchy's authority, and it has caused a divide between those who believe in preserving the traditional values of the British monarchy and those who believe that change is necessary. Despite the criticism, Meghan has remained resilient. She has continued to speak out about important issues, such as mental health and racial injustice. She has also used her platform to promote causes that she is passionate about, such as gender equality and environmental protection. Now we've come to an end. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.